Guru's message is different from the message we think it is. Guru means somebody who removes the darkness, dispels the darkness. He always does it through gyan, wisdom. The Gurbani contains wisdom. And the wisdom is something to get immediately. Just as the light comes on, the darkness goes. It can't be slow. See, God is here now, this moment. Jo thakar sad sada hajure taako anda janat dure. So what we do, we assume he's somewhere else. We create a barrier between me here and God there. So what we're doing is we're preparing. We're getting ready, improving, doing meditating, seva, bad, all these things. It happens through understanding, getting the gyan from what the Guru is saying, not by repeating the words. Bad padhiyo, ved vicharyo. But that didn't free me. Pyare in ved mile na jaye, main kiye karma ne kahi. He said, I've tried it all. You don't need to try it. I've done it. I've tried it. It doesn't work that way. But the main objective of today is that the presentations we did last time, we want to put it all together and get to the core of what is the actual message. So it's about not really having it as a theory, but practically how do we live this? How do we make this real in our life? What are the barriers? So that's the main objective. The Ika, there's no time and no space. So if you look at it, it's like we're those individuals, we're those little dots. So if we look around, all we see is other dots, other people, other individuals. And because of that, it's difficult to conceptually understand oneness or what it actually means. It's a bit like being in a forest and somebody says, where's the forest? And you say, this is it. You say, no, but where is it? Show me. Point to the forest. You can't point to the forest. All you can say is, this is it. So if somebody says, this tree, is this the forest? No, that's a tree. Where's the forest? You can't point to the forest because you're in it. The story, you have to bear this story in mind as we proceed through this presentation. The story is of 4 people who have no gyan. They don't have knowledge, they don't understand the nature of things. So they're in this dark room and they're trying to get rid of the darkness. So the analogy is for us, we're trying to get rid of the agyan to get gyan. But we don't understand the nature of it, so they don't understand what darkness is. So they're filling up buckets and they're throwing them out. Buckets of darkness. And they're all struggling like one after the other, fill the buckets, throw it out, fill the bucket, throw it out. They're all doing this. And they've been doing it for 2 hours. And the darkness is still the same. It hasn't gone further down. It's still as dark as it was before they started. Because they don't understand the nature of agyan, ignorance. So then somebody knocks on the door, a wise man comes and he goes, I can remove this darkness in 1 minute. And all they can say, are you some kind of magician? How can you do it? We've been doing it for 2 hours. There's 4 of us. We've been struggling and the darkness hasn't even diminished. How are you going to do it? So he says, just watch. Because this man's got gyan. He understands the nature of darkness. So he just lights a candle. He lights the candle and the darkness diminishes immediately. No effort, nothing. He lights the candle and the darkness goes. He lights a second candle and a third one and the darkness is gone. And they're saying to him, are you a magician? How did you do this? He says it's easy because darkness is the absence of light. So now he's trying to teach them what darkness is. It's not a thing. You can't fill buckets of it and throw it out. It's not like water. You know, if you've got a boat and you've got water in it, you can throw water out in buckets. You can't throw darkness out. So unless you understand the nature of darkness, you're stuck. So they don't understand what darkness is. They're dealing with it as if it's an actual thing. And as we go through, we're going to see ignorance, param, is the same kind of thing. It's not an actual thing, it's the absence of gyan. how long does it take? It's always instant. It cannot be slow. You light the candle, the darkness doesn't have a meeting and say, okay, the candle's lit, I better pack my things and go. You can't do that. The light comes, darkness disappears. It can't stay. And that's the nature of Gyan and Agyan. That's why it's always instant. There's so many Gurbani we're going to share here, where it says ikdam. The Guru knows this, he's explaining this to us. We don't understand it because we're trying to do it within time and space and saying, this person needs to get it. The Guru's message is different from the message we think it is. The Guru means somebody who removes the darkness, dispels the darkness. He always does it through Gyan, wisdom. The Gurbani contains wisdom. And the wisdom is something to get immediately. So how long does it take? It's always instant. Just as the light comes on, the darkness goes. It can't be slow. Can it take longer than an instant? No, it can't. Then you're on a different path. You're not on the Guru's path. The Guru's path is always instant, this minute, because that's the nature of Gyan. See, God is here now, this moment. Jo thakar sad sada hajure taako anda janat dure. So the Gurbani makes this absolutely clear. God is here now. He's not somewhere else. If he was somewhere else, I would have to go there. So what we do, we assume he's somewhere else. We create a barrier between me here and God there. So what we're doing is we're preparing. We're getting ready, improving, doing, meditating, seva, bad, all these things. This is karam, the act of doing. And we're going to take a deep dive into why this cannot be it. Yeah, so Panjami Pacha is making it clear that just by doing the action, it doesn't happen. It happens through understanding, getting the gyan from what the Guru is saying, not by repeating the words. Paat padhiyo, ved vicharyo, kinda main soch bhi liya, ved bhi vichar le, and I did the yoga, I did the breath thing, but that didn't free me. Pyare in ved mile na jaye, main kiye karma nahi kahi. He said, I've tried it all. You don't need to try it. I've done it. I've tried it. It doesn't work that way.